Welcome to Lunchtime Goals with me, Wanda Martin, where we break for 8. So that means for 8 minutes, I get to hang out with you guys to share one goal setting tip that's going to educate you and is going to motivate you to go after your goals. Now, the reason why it's only for 8 minutes is because the University of Scranton, they did a research and they discovered that 92% of Americans who set their goals, they never achieve them, which means that's right, only 8% of Americans who set their goals, they actually achieve them. And so my goal is to get you guys to be a part of the 8%. So you all ready? Okay, great, let's get started. Now, today's lesson is something that is going to be so good to you. As a matter of fact, I packaged it up really nice and pretty for you, and it's actually a gift. That's right, I have a special gift for you today, for all you all that are out there watching us today. Now, you may be saying, what kind of gift is that? I'm glad you asked. Now, this gift that is inside this bag, it is a gift that will help you and it will not hurt you. As a matter of fact, if you utilize this gift that I'm about to share with you all, I'm telling you, it's going to help you to get better results faster when it comes to achieving your goals. So you want to see what this gift is? Okay, drum roll. Okay, the gift is, you got it. It's feedback. Yes, the gift of feedback. See, whether you know it or not, to receive feedback is really a gift. You know, if you're going to be successful, if you're ever going to be successful, if you're going to reach your goals, then you have to become comfortable receiving some feedback. Now, since we're talking about feedback today, let's find out what it is. So what is feedback? Feedback is this. It's information or input that is given to you that will share with you what you're doing right or also what you are doing wrong. So it's information or input that is given to you to share with you what you are doing right or what you are doing wrong. Now, I find that most people, they are afraid to ask for feedback because they're afraid of what they're going to hear. But listen, there's nothing to be afraid of because the truth is the truth. And here's the thing, if you never know the truth, then you're not going to know what to fix. But if you hear the truth, then you can fix exactly what needs to be fixed, and then you can receive some amazing results. So do you see how this is such a good gift, the gift of feedback? Now, there's several reasons why I want to talk to you all about feedback today. So you want to hear them? I'm glad you said yes. Okay, so the first reason why it's important to talk about feedback is because we all have these. That's right, we all have blind spots. Look, I have blind spots, you have blind spots, we all have blind spots. All of God's children have blind spots. So we all have blind spots. And here's the thing, you don't know what you don't know, so you need feedback so you can know what you need to know. So you see why having feedback will help you to overcome your blind spots. Now, here's the second reason why it's important to talk about feedback. It's because feedback is a crucial element to success. Absolutely. Feedback is such a crucial element to success. Listen, without feedback, you'll find yourself stuck where you are and not receiving any more than what you have. And so in order to get to where you are, to get from where you are to where you want to be, to become successful, then you need this. You need feedback. Now, the third reason why it's important to talk about feedback is because feedback or receiving feedback will help you to develop a growth mindset. And having a growth mindset is going to help you to win. How many are all about win? I know I'm all about win, win, win. And so when you receive feedback, it helps you to win. Now, here's the fourth reason why it's important to talk about feedback. Is because feedback, it will keep you from failing. I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to fail. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to do some things this year. And receiving feedback will keep you from failing. I'm telling you, it is impossible for you to fail when you're constantly receiving feedback. Absolutely, it's impossible. It is impossible for you to fail. You can't when you're receiving feedback. Receiving feedback will help you not to fail. Now, with that being said, now I just want to plug this in there. Now, there are two types of feedbacks. And the most of you, if not all of you all, know what they are. You know what they are? If so, go ahead and drop it right there in the feed. There are two types of feedbacks. You have positive, and what's the other one? That's right, you have negative. So there are two types of feedbacks. You have your positive feedback and you have your negative feedbacks. Now, here's the thing. Everyone loves positive feedbacks because you love the prizes, the promotion, you love the praises. You love for people to tell you what you are doing right. You love to hear how you're on the right track. You love to hear how you're on the right course. And that's good to have positive feedback. But here's the thing. Negative feedback is just as powerful and is just as useful as positive feedback. Why is that? Because it tells you when you're going in the wrong direction. And that is so important. Listen, if you're going in the wrong direction, you want somebody to give you feedback to say, hey, you're going in the wrong direction. You need to turn around. As a matter of fact, have you ever got lost before? You were going in the wrong direction, and you didn't know that until you received some feedback, and they told you were going in the wrong direction. And what did that feedback do for you? It helped you to turn your car around to get back on course. But that's what feedback will do. It will help you to turn your plans around, your goals around, and it will help you to get right back on course. Now, with that being said, whether negative or positive, what I want to do with the time that we have left, I want to share with you just several tips on how to receive constructive feedback so that you can receive some dramatic results in your life. Would you all like that? Okay, great. So let me give you some ways on how to receive constructive feedback, because a lot of us don't know how to receive feedback. So here they are. Number one, you want to change how you feel about negative feedback. That's right. You want to change how you feel about negative feedback. Now, here's the thing. Even though negative feedback is such a bitter pill to swallow, I'm telling you, it could be so much better for you than positive feedback. As a matter of fact, and I found this out, there are companies that are out there, they're paying big monies to consultants and to individuals to come into their company to give them negative feedback. Why? So that they'll know how to improve, and so they can get better results, so they can do things better. Listen, and here's the thing, you don't have to pay anyone, you can get it for free. But listen, receiving negative feedback is a good thing. So that means you should start changing how you feel about negative feedback. So that's the first tip in order to receive constructive feedback. Change how you feel about negative feedback. Look, it's not something bad. It's a gift. Here's the second way on how to receive constructive feedback. The second way is ask for feedback. That's why you have to ask for feedback. Listen, there are people out there right now who have some valuable information to share with you that can help you to get you to where you are, to where you need to be. There are some people out there that has some valuable information that knows what you need to know to help you to be successful. But here's the thing, they're not sharing it with you because you're not asking for feedback. You got to ask for feedback. Don't be afraid to ask for feedback. Listen, just like it's uncomfortable for them to give you feedback, look, it's just like it's uncomfortable, for them to give you feedback, I'm pretty sure it's uncomfortable for you to ask for feedback. But even though it may be uncomfortable, look, go ahead and ask for feedback. And look, and here's the thing, when the person give you the feedback, don't shoot the messenger. Look, don't get mad at them or get an attitude with them or argue with them or stop speaking to them. No, when people give you feedback, especially if it's one that's a bitter pill to swallow, what you can say is, hey, thank you so much for being willing to share that with me. You see? And it makes it so much easier for you to receive feedback. So that's number three. Number two, here is number three. Number three is, you got to be grateful to receive feedback. Yes, if you're going to be a master at receiving feedback, be grateful for receiving feedback. Listen, people are busy. For them to take their time out to share with you constructive feedback that's going to help you to advance your ball down the court, you need to be grateful for that. You should be grateful for that because people don't have to do it. And because they do it, you should be thankful for it. So you maybe should send a thank you card or give them a gift card. Let them know that you appreciate them and their feedback. Number four, how to receive constructive feedback. Make sure you ask the right person for feedback. That is so important. Listen, if you want to receive feedback from your products or from your business or from your services or for your performance or whatever it is, make sure you ask the right person. Make sure you ask your current clients or your current customers or the people that you're currently dealing with. Listen, don't ask your family and your friends if they're not purchasing from you or they're not receiving your product. You want to make sure that you ask the right person for the feedback. Here is number five, ask the right feedback. You want to make sure you ask the right feedback. Listen, if you want to know how your product is doing, how your services are doing, look, you want to ask the customers this question. Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you enjoy my product? Or how did you enjoy my performance? Or how did you enjoy my service? Now, here's the thing. If they say less than 10, then what you want to follow up with this question. How can I make it a 10? You see that? Listen, you're asking for the right feedback, and I'm telling you, the information they share with you is going to be valuable, and I'm telling you, it's going to help you to receive some amazing results. And here's the last one. Make sure you learn from the feedback. Look, don't just be a hearer of it, be a doer of it. If someone gives you good constructive feedback, you want to make sure that you learn from it. And then let me just add this in there. Make receiving feedback a habit. Make sure you constantly check in with people. Hey, how you think I'm doing? How do you like the product? How do you like the service? Ask people constantly for feedback. I'm telling you, it will produce some amazing results. So I hope I helped you today. I know I did. So did you receive my gift? The gift of feedback is going to change your life forever. Now, if you enjoyed this session today, I just want to leave you with this one quote that I heard, and it says this: feedback is the breakfast for champions. I love that. Feedback, it is the breakfast for champions. And the reason why I love that quote is because if champions can't do without, or can't go without feedbacks, then how many know neither can you? You need to have feedback to get you from where you are to where you want to be. If you want to learn from me, I have tons of tips to teach entrepreneurs and professionals like yourself. Sign up, enroll in my Goal for the Goal Academy, where I have students who meet with me once a month. We actually meet twice a month. We have guest speakers, and I teach people how to receive positive results in their lives, how to advance their ball down the courts through goal setting. And so, hey, like I always love to say, this is me, Wanda Martin. I'm signing out for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you receive the gift of feedback. But like I always love to say, hey, be safe, be great, and be 8 all day. Hey, God bless.